Cool. Sorry for that brief intermission. So yeah, you would have seen, Ross pay homage to a guy named Wesley Moore. He's in the upper echelon of stages, so you say he almost does stage like a full-time job, if I'm being honest. He's constantly on it, constantly trying to find little workarounds and nooks and crannies that he can explore in order to, create more traffic and create more engagement. And so you would have seen that Wes made a $2,500 sale on protein. His commission of that was $480. He woke up to the email on April the 10th, it looks like, thinking he got a spam scam type of email from someone, but it's actually $480 in his Cellucor account. So that's the example that I'm going to sort of work around today, is that with the traffic stage create, conversions are possible. The offers need to be correct. The way that people utilize the offers needs to be correct. But Wes is a great example of how people are creating conversions through the use of the traffic. And it's not even necessarily the use of the campaigns. And what do I mean by that? So we'll head on over to Wesley's Twitter account. And so the Twitter account that made the sale for him was Train Insane. You've got Arnold Schwarzenegger on this Twitter page 2 times. And if you're not going to make a conversion with Arnold Schwarzenegger on your page 2 times, I don't know what you're doing with your life. So Wes has obviously designed this really nicely. You can see here in his Twitter bio, he has a brief little blurb about what the Twitter account is, but you can see that he also has a description of his actual affiliate offer, which is I teamed up with Cellucor, the protein brand, and got everyone 25% off and free shipping with the coupon code WES. So when they enter the coupon code WES on cellucor.com, in essence, the user gets 25% off. They don't know that Wes makes a cut of that, but the user gets 25% off, which is 25% is a great deal for anyone. And Wes has sort of reinforced that message by pinning a tweet. And so again, you can't do this with the stage back office. It needs to be done through the individual Twitter account. But pinning a tweet, in essence, if we come back to our stage user page, you'll notice at the very, very top here, that chat keeps coming up. There's a pinned post by me, which is in essence like a welcome. And if we expand that, you can see, it's got the overview and it's got the staged walkthrough set up. So the pinned post constantly, no matter what activity goes on the page or on the Twitter account, it stays at the top. So when Wes follows someone, you can see he's got just over 4,000 followers on this particular account. When he follows someone, the first thing they do is check out his account. They don't necessarily click on the campaigns, on the stages. They check out his account. And the first thing they see is that they can get a deal on protein. And that's a really powerful message, I think, because it's not only saying, I'm posting content that's relevant and engaging, but it's also saying, I'm here to help you out. Come to me if you need anything. I'm Wes. I can give you 25% off protein. Like, he's pretty much personally, I would have used a different coupon code other than my own name. I would have done like deal or something. I don't know what you can do in regards to the creativity. But the idea of a pinned post, I think, is genius. And, I've done it on a few of my Twitter accounts. But all of those pinned posts were more about like an extension of the bio. They weren't the actual affiliate offer itself. So, when you click on the image, it doesn't take you anywhere besides an enlarged version of the image. It's nothing like that. In essence, it's just telling you what the coupon code is, which is a great idea. And if we check out, the actual campaign, he's got, again, that same advertisement. And at the bottom, it says 25% off with coupon code WES. And, again, it's all like gym, lifting, getting bulky, stuff like that. But again, on the About Me, on the campaign, at the bottom, use coupon code WES to get 25% off and free shipping at Cellucor. And he's really hammering it in that if you want to take advantage of this deal, WES is the code to use. You get 25% off protein. And in the past 3 weeks, WES has made, how much was that? It was 2 sales. One of them was $480, and the other one was, if you bear with me while I scroll down here. So one was $280. That means the other one would have been about like $140, which is ridiculous considering this is a span of 3 weeks. So Wes has implemented his pinned posts as of 4 weeks ago. So in the past month, he's made $600 from selling protein. So today we're going to effectively show you guys how to pin a post on the top of your Twitter page, and then from there you can go about, you know, really pushing your affiliate offers. So I'm going to head over to one of my Twitter accounts here. This one is called the Poker Hub. As most of you know, I'm based in Las Vegas, so gambling and the seedier side of life I'm well versed in. So it's obviously necessary for me to have a poker Twitter account. It's one of my newer ones, but you can see I've got 700 followers and I'm following like 780 or whatever. So the thing you'll notice at the top of the page is that I have a pinned post, and it's in essence an advertisement for Stage. I'm not going to push any affiliate offers using this page. I'm just going to try and, you know, drive people through to Stage. So it reads, generating quality targeted traffic online has never been easier. And then when you click on the link, I added the link, Wes didn't, but you know, it's to each their own. It takes you through to one of the capture pages, which is great news. If you haven't tried these out, definitely get around to playing around with them. It's much more convincing and effective than just sending someone to your affiliate link, you know, stage.com/Bryn or what have you. And the image, just to catch a little bit of attention, is one that I made, but it actually ties in with one of my campaigns. So if I click on the campaign, again, it's all stylized and themed to wrap in with that image that I have pinned to the top of my my Twitter account. So again, this is the exact same image, but it's pinned up. So in that way, I'm keeping the theme nice and tight, and I'm hoping to get a few clicks coming through here. I've had one or two. I update this every now and then. Like the other day, I had it as a different image. I just had it as a deck of cards with the Stage logo down the bottom. But you can get really creative with it. So the way that we do that is, let me just delete this so that we can add a new one. Cool, so here we are. You're on your Twitter account, and all you're going to do is you're going to actually write a tweet. So we're going to tweet, and again, we'll just type out something pretty similar to what I just had. Let's just say, want huge amounts of targeted traffic. Staged is your answer, and obviously put a little bit more thought into your pinned post. And then I'm going to add a photo just because I think that makes it way more convincing. So I'm going to add that same image because it looks really nice. And all you're going to do is tweet. Cool. So now that tweet has gone onto the account, the next and actually the final step is to click on the three dots underneath the actual individual tweet, which is more. And for some reason that skipped out on me. And then all you need to do is click pin to your profile page. And so when you pin it, you're replacing the previously pinned tweet. And now you can see that it is the pinned post. If I refresh this page, it's actually got a little caption at the top here that suggests it's the pinned tweet. And that's always going to be there. So no matter what content, you know, I manually publish or StageBot, you know, publishes onto this Twitter account, that's always going to be the consistent image, you know, banner at the top of the Twitter feed. So, you know, Wes is a perfect example of someone who's finding ways to use Twitter as an asset. And by having a pinned page which has his deal, his affiliate link, you know, having a pinned post at the top of his feed is really smart from him, to be honest. You know, like I said, it's common sense if you're a regular Twitter user. But for me personally, I know for a lot of our users, our only experience with Twitter is to use it through Staged. So I would suggest that all of you get onto this. You know, even if, like I said, even if you have an affiliate offer that is like a direct link, you can still put that link into the pinned post. If you have a coupon code like Wes, you can, you know, put that code into the pinned post. And if you're just referring back to the you know, your Staged affiliate link or your, you know, your affiliate center, you can definitely do that as well. So to sort of wrap up today, nice and short, Sunday afternoon, no one wants to be hearing my voice. Pinned posts are going to increase your traffic. They might not increase your traffic to your campaigns, but they'll increase the traffic of your offers. So if the first thing they see is, consistently going to be your coupon code, when they eventually want to use a website that you're advertising, your coupon code is going to be, prevalent in their thoughts. It's not necessarily going to increase the traffic to your campaigns, but if you're able to skip out the campaign and have people use your coupon code or your link irrelevant of the campaign, then that's absolutely fine. The campaign is obviously always going to be there, but if they don't have to use it in order for you to get the traffic and the affiliate traffic, then that's beautiful. Then that's what Sage is all about. So that kind of wraps it up for today. As usual, open it up for a Q&A sort of session. We've had obviously some changes this week in regards to the Twitter builder. It is still a little bit, there's one bug in particular that we're going to work out early on this week. But if you have any questions, feel free to ask me. I'm going to keep your microphones muted because I was getting some weird feedback. I don't know if you guys were, but feel free to ask the questions in the chat dialog box, and I'll do my best to answer them. So shoot. Anyone has any questions? Well, I suppose I'll touch on the bug that I was talking about. So I don't know if any of you guys have noticed it, but where did the favorites tab go? So Avery, can you be a little bit more specific into what the actual favorite was? Do you mean in my stages? Okay, cool. So instead of the favorite tab, we've added on a new feature, which is the search. I can definitely ask the guys to add back the favorites page, but if you just click here, I don't have any favorites, which is kind of poor of me. But if I was to favorite this one and this one using the little star, and then again the search filters that we've recently added this week, if you just click that, then it's going to populate your list of favorites. So the star means favorite. As soon as you click this little star, so it filters on favorites, all of your favorites are going to come up. So I hope, cool, awesome. Yeah, just to touch on the little bug that I'm talking about, I don't know if any of you guys have noticed, but when you're doing your following using the Twitter builder, this whole area here, if I can just move the dialog box, pretty much this whole box is live connected to the Twitter account. And what I'm experiencing, and what I know a lot of you guys will hopefully be experiencing as well, so I'm not the only one, is when we follow, since we've staggered the following and the unfollowing, and how it does the old the slide up. What I've found is that I'll click and I'll definitely be on the red box, but it'll take me to the other person's Twitter account. And I don't really want to see every single Twitter account that I'm following or unfollowing. And it won't happen every account, but every now and then it does happen. It just becomes like a little bit grindy for me. So we are going to get that sorted out this week. I don't know if any of you guys have been having that issue, but myself and Ross have. And since we're in direct communication with the guys at corporate, we've passed that on already. Cool. Yeah, exactly, Stacey. So that's just something that we've noticed. But I mean, just in the time that I've been involved with Stage, which has been about the past 4 or 5 months, the product that we have and the service that we offer has become so refined in comparison to what it once was. And we can expect over the coming months it's going to keep on getting better and better and better, which is hugely exciting for us who are already on it, because when new features come out, it reduces our learning curve. So I suppose unless there's any more questions, we will wrap it up today. Like I said, it's Sunday afternoon here in Vegas, which means that on the East Coast it's Sunday night. And you've probably all got husbands and wives to be talking to or TV to be watching as opposed to hearing my voice. So in regards to the questions, going once, going twice, gone. Okay, cool. So you guys, as usual, be on the lookout for our newsletter, which comes out tomorrow. Our next training is on Tuesday at 12 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. It's beginner training. Feel free to jump onto that Facebook page, the Stage User Group, if you're not already a member. So jump on there and have a look. Feel free to feedback on the bottom of this, the Sunday training post. I welcome it and encourage it. And other than that, I will talk to you all on Tuesday. Have a good evening, and I'll see you later. Bye, guys.